first of all, parental authority. And so we find them at odds with authority figures. They won't honor authority at school. They'll buck against that. They'll rebel against that. They won't honor authority on the job. I don't know how many people, don't realize that when you're on a job, your boss is an authority figure, whether you like him or her or not. They're the boss. And if you're going to continue to work there, you're going to have to honor the wishes of your boss. You're going to have to obey the wishes of your boss. They're an authority figure. And, or in public. They won't honor authority in public. Just like the BLM. Here they are doing things illegally. They're blocking interstates and main highways, which first of all is illegal. Every single one of them should have been arrested and hauled off to jail. That's illegal. And they interfere through their protest, and they're blocking the highways. They interfere with people's lives. You have people in ambulances and trying to get fire trucks and things like trying to get to an emergency situation. And one child almost lost his life because of these people blocking. That's not a peaceful protest. And that's a rebellion against order and authority. And so, there's a right way to protest. If you want to protest against something, there's a right way and a peaceful way to protest things. I'm here to tell you, and I know I don't make a lot of friends when I say this, but the BLM is no better than the KKK. It's a racist group, and it's no better than the KKK. I don't believe that was Dr. King's idea of protesting. He never advocated things like that. He never, he was about peaceful protest. And so anyway, I'll get off the soapbox for a moment. We'll move on. But I'm talking about authority, respect for authority. And in this nation, there's a woeful lack thereof. It all begins in the home. It all starts in the home. The home has been broken down and broken apart and torn apart and to the degree that no wonder we really shouldn't be too surprised at some of the events that we're seeing now because of the brokenness of the home. It emanated from there. And so the Apostle Paul said that believers are to give honor to whom honor is due. And if the fifth commandment is not taken to heart in childhood, I can almost guarantee you, there's going to be trouble in adulthood. If the fifth commandment is not taught and not just taught, but lived as an example. You see, I learned respect for my parents, not only because I was raised as a child to do so, I saw the respect they had for their parents. I saw the respect they had for my grandmama, my granddaddy. I saw it exemplified. I saw the example of it. And so I can guarantee you, if children aren't taught in some measure, some degree, that kind of respect for authority, I can guarantee you in adulthood, there's going to be trouble. Well, even adolescence, there's going to be trouble. And because you can't wait till the 15, 16 start trying to impart these things to them, to start getting these things into their system. You can't wait till then. It's way too late. It's got to start in their formative years. And so it can be expected. I can guarantee it. St. Augustine said, if anyone fails to honor his parents, is there anyone he will spare? If anyone fails to honor his parents, is there anyone he will spare? Listen, we have children murdering their own parents now. Now, I'm going to tell you, if a person can murder their own mother, they don't have any regard for your life or mine or anybody else's. None. No regard for life of any kind, anywhere whatsoever. I mean, to me, that's about as heinous a crime as anyone can commit. And I don't mean they murder because it was in self-defense or murder because they were abused and all this and that still doesn't excuse it. But I mean murdering for money. murder for insurance purposes. And I don't understand. But there again, the odds are that they weren't taught parental authority or to respect authority. So St. Augustine was right when he said, if anyone fails to honor his parents, is there anyone he will spare?